Thank you very much, Joe. Indeed, congratulations, Vander, on that victory. Tell me what you wanted to get out of picks and bans specifically.
Okay, so we wanted to pick Nidalee really fast because it's like a really strong champion right now. Like in the game against Gambit, like basically just the Nidalee pick won the game itself. They played better, but it was important. And yeah, that was our main goal. And then they picked Hard Engage because to deal with Nidalee with the siege, Hard Engage is really useful. So we countered with Morgana Shield.
And obviously they tried to do the 2v1 switch around. Was there anything you weren't expecting out of Millenium? Because they've kind of surprised a few teams so far in the Super Week.
Well, we wanted to play standard, like Renekton top and our duo lane bottom. We weren't sure what are they gonna do, so we just played really safe this game, no invades. We just started with Elise on blue buff, so if they switch, then we can counter it with red invade.
Right. Was there a lot of discussion for Jankos going for that? At least obviously Kha'Zix was banned out and Evelynn wasn't available as well, or was it very straight just for that one?
Could you repeat?
Yeah, was it a clear choice that Elise would be picked for Jankos? Was that the only go-to for him?
So we were thinking about both Lee Sin and Elise, but I think Elise like synergized a bit better with Nidalee because you can make like safe pick-offs with Elise stun. So yeah, it's better because Lee Sin is like jumping in the team and it's not you really want with Nidalee.
And you touched on briefly earlier the Gambit game that you had, obviously earlier today. You've had 2 matches. You ran a composition that you'd ran, I think it was against Fnatic previously, obviously with the Yasuo, everything focused around him, the knock-up. Is this something that's been working in scrims and you just can't make work in the LCS? Because this is twice you've tried to run it and twice it's not worked out very well.
Yeah, so like Yasuo sometimes works for us, sometimes it doesn't. Like the main thing is that he can split push later in the game, and he couldn't really do it against Renekton. Also, Kha'Zix was really fat, so if he roams and makes 2v2 somewhere in the map, it's really hard to deal with. So I think maybe Yasuo wasn't the best pick we could do there. We could pick like a bit safer champion like Orianna and just push the Nidalee back, clear the waves. But then we decided to pick like more aggressive comp. We fall behind early and then it's hard to engage their team.
Yeah, important thinking about what went wrong in the previous games, because there are important games coming up as well, of course, next week and tomorrow for you guys. Can you kind of tell me how the season has been like for you? Because you guys came in here, of course, the first time for a lot of you playing professionally, having this as a full-time job. Tell me about how it's changed and how you want to keep hanging on to that.
Yeah, so we started really great. Then we like played a bit worse. Now we are like starting to be back in the shape again. So it's a bit better than before. And yeah, like everything is great in the LCS, and I hope we do well in playoffs.
Yeah, the Super Week's working out okay. You're currently, what, 15 wins, 12 losses now in the league. I think you're tied, or maybe you are in 3rd place on your own. Playing Fnatic tomorrow, that's a big game, and it could be a decider in terms of going into the playoffs. You guys going to have to plan anything fancy for this one, or are you just going to go in standard and take it how it's been working so far?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I think if we play just standard, we have a great chance to win. Like, I think it's even. I'm not sure if we are gonna do something crazy or not, but if we just go standard, I think we have great chance to win.
Either way, it'll be a fantastic matchup. Congratulations once again. Thank you very much. Coming up next, SK Gaming will look to take a bout out of the Copenhagen Wolves team that has now secured a spot in the playoffs. And while the Wolves are hoping to improve their position with a win, a victory by SK will guarantee a 1st place finish. We'll find out what happens right after the break, so stay with us.